My mic sounds mic check. Mic check 1 2 1 2. My mic sounds nice. That part. Get in here. L.O.T.S approved media. Yo, that part. I need everybody to get in. You guys, make sure you guys, as soon as you come to the building, you should be hitting that like button. L.O.T.S approved media. Episode number 94. Y'all know I like to give y'all a little time to get inside the building. Check this out. That's enough of that intro music, that fire intro music. Big shout out to EO, the producer of that intro beat, that is. All right. Now, y'all know I got to run it down with y'all. Y'all know my intro, fire intro. I am the incomparable, the often imitated but cannot be duplicated, the one they take their style from. I'm the curator. I'm the one that started this. I'm a trendsetter. All right. Public enemy number 1, and I'm considered top op. This is powered by L.O.T.S approved media. And I want to welcome everybody out there to the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 94. And I need to clap it up for that. Hold up. Let's applaud just for being on episode 94. That part. Episode 94. Once again, you guys, welcome. Shout out to everybody in the building. You guys do me a favor. As soon as you come to the building, I need you guys to be hitting that like button. We call that wiping your feet on the rug. It's the same way you do at your grandparents' house. Show that you was raised right and just wipe your feet on the rug by hitting the like button, that thumbs up. We're streaming from 2 different platforms. Not just YouTube, Facebook too. So whatever I need you guys to hit that like button. We're going on. It's Tuesday. And you guys look forward to seeing me on Tuesdays. That part. All right. Once again, I am the incomparable, the often imitated but cannot be duplicated. All right, you guys rocking with L.O.T.S approved media, and I want to welcome everybody to the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 94. That part. Now, listen, we're gonna talk about some things. Y'all know the streets is lit right now. We're gonna speak about Jay-Z. Let's turn it up. Like Orlando Brown said, let's get a little wet. We're gonna speak about Jay-Z and these new allegations, these new charges being brought against Jay-Z. All right. Also, I know you guys are aware you've seen this assassination of this healthcare worker. It goes by the name of Brian Thompson. It's interesting. Nonetheless, a lot of people are scared to touch this topic because they know that this is dealing with the higher ups. All right. We'll speak about it. I don't know how long we're gonna stay on the topic. It gets a little spooky when we're speaking about these things. All right. Also, I want to give a big shout out I want to clap it up for Caitlin Clark. All right. Caitlin Clark, a WNBA player, the white girl that gets all the flack from the sisters. Big shout out to all my sisters out there. Black woman, you know I'm always on your side. You know what I mean? Even though when at times you guys might get mad because I might see somebody else's point of view, keep in mind, I am in the best interest of the black woman. But, however, big shout out to Caitlin Clark. Ooh. All right, and we'll speak about Caitlin Clark. Recently, she said some great things, and I want to reiterate them, and I want to give her flowers. All right, and I hope you guys are not going to be mad about that. So, nonetheless, you guys, make sure you guys are smashing that subscription button. I need everybody to make sure that they subscribe to the channel. This is episode number 94. All right, rest in peace, the planet. God damn it. All right, that was my co-host for this platform. And he's there with me in energy. Planet is on the show with me right now, all right? And that's what I do it for, my family, all right, and my friends and my loved ones, all right? Rest in peace to my mama. We're going to start off like that. Why not? Now, you guys, like I said, we speak about a few things. I want to speak about the manifesto and the CEO healthcare, and I want to just speak about things. First of all, we're going to start off with Jay-Z. You guys, thank you for hitting that like button. Also, if you guys are watching this, everybody should be sharing this platform at this moment. We all got people that admire us, so take the opportunity and share this with your loved ones. Do that for me. It doesn't cost you nothing. All right? This is the Don't Shoot the Messenger DSTM, episode number 94. All right? And we're walking down. We're running down episode 100. That's going to be a great milestone, all right? And I'm gonna try to get it done. Let's see if we can get at least 5 to 6 episodes done before the new year, all right? And we could speak about the New Year's resolutions and all that. That New Year's episode is gonna be fire. All right, I'm gonna make sure of that. Now, moving right along, you guys, make sure you guys hit that like button once again. All right, turn your notification bells also. That pretty little bell in the corner, make sure you turn your notification bells on. Now, let's speak about Jay-Z. All right, you guys already see the recent witch hunt for Mr. Diddy. All right, Sean Diddy Combs, Puff, Brother Love. All right. Recently, you guys know with all the new charges being brought against him, he's recently being incarcerated. Now, a lot of us were anticipating. There was rumors, all right? They was throwing around this Sean Carter rumor. They've always tried to correlate Puffy and the allegations with Jay-Z. I didn't know how successful they were going to be. Apparently, it has commenced. This is the witch hunt, all right? This is considered a witch hunt that they're doing with Jay-Z. You guys make sure you guys hit that, leave a comment in the comment section. Also, if you guys come in the building, when you leave a comment, that's like leaving your fingerprint. So let's let the world know that you was here watching this platform, all right? And let's share this experience together. Leave a comment in the comment section. So once again, we're speaking about Jay-Z. Now, like I said, we all kind of expected Jay-Z's name to be brought up just for the fact that people are on a campaign to take down Jay, and they want to take down Beyonce also. You guys could thank Mrs. Jaguar Wright. She definitely deserves a lot of credit. And a host of other people. But nonetheless, a lot of us expected Puff. We've always heard rumors about Puff, about Diddy, about Brother Love. We've all heard these rumors. I've heard little things about Jay. They're referring saying Jay likes underage women. Now, you guys, I know you guys have seen online the pictures of Jay-Z hugged up with Aaliyah. We all heard the rumors of Jay-Z battling with Dame Dash, which some think that that was the start of the Rockefeller demise because they were both trying to date Aaliyah. All right. And I'm going to be quite honest with you, seeing Aaliyah in Jay-Z's, like sitting in Jay-Z's chest, it appeared to it looked like Jay-Z was embracing her in a different type of way. All right. And it pains me you guys to even speak about Jay-Z. You know what I mean? But this is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. Listen, unfortunately, I can't spare nobody, so I can't spare Jay right now. So let's get to it. I don't like to beat around the bush. I don't like to stutter. I like to be unapologetic and stand on my shit, all right? So once again, we saw the pictures with Jay-Z and Aaliyah. Let's get to it. Let's get wet. We saw the pictures with Jay-Z. All of us were under the assumption that Jay-Z was doing something with Aaliyah, all right? According to Dame Dash, this is according out of Dame Dash's mouth, him and Jay-Z were fighting over Aaliyah. Not necessarily fighting, but they both had interest in Aaliyah and were courting Aaliyah. And according to Dame Dash, and obviously through the videos and what we know, Dame won over Aaliyah. Now, you guys know Aaliyah was married to R. Kelly. We know about the underage thing. So that's one of the correlations that they had with Sean Carter. Let's get to it. Big shout out to Jay-Z, because at the end of the day, I'm not pointing no finger at Jay-Z, but what I am going to do is bring up some of the things that they're speaking about online. Keep in mind, this doesn't necessarily mean that I agree with the charges being brought against Jay-Z, or I actually believe that he did these things, right? But we have to take in consideration all the evidence that we have on the internet, all right? So now, Jay-Z being seen with Aaliyah. That's one. Let me get a bomb for that. Jay-Z being seen with Aaliyah, let's drop a bomb for that. All right? Hold up. Who raised you? Hold up. Oh, that's a crash. Hold up. There we go. That's the bomb I was looking for. So now, Jay-Z was with Aaliyah. Now, you guys know Nas spoke about Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. Y'all remember Ether, right? I think we all remember Ether, right? Not all of us. Some of us are casual hip-hop listeners, but it is the all-time greatest, one of the greatest battles in hip-hop history. So I think you guys would be able to remember some of the lyrics. Keep in mind, Nas said that you kept your face in Fox's bush. There's rumors that Jay-Z was rocking with Foxy Brown when she was underage. I'm familiar with the rumor. Once again, you guys, I'm not saying that I necessarily agree with this, right? But we do have to present all this evidence. All right. So if you guys are not aware, Jay-Z's currently he's on trial. He already was on public trial, right? Damn near guilty by public opinion. But he's not, I don't think he's been charged as of yet. It's a civil suit. So he has a civil suit. It's a civil suit, all right? So according to reports, she was a younger age girl. I want to go into actually on some of the verbatim what they were saying, all right? Once again, make sure you guys hit that like button. We're speaking about Jay-Z, the new charges being brought against Sean Carter, all right? And there also looked like they was trying to throw Beyonce in there, but I think they were unsuccessful, all right? By the grace of God. Hold on here. Hold up. Now, I want to go out. Basically, I'm about to go into what Foxy Brown said. Once again, Foxy Brown, there's not rumors, but we all know throughout history we've seen that Jay was rocking with Foxy. He was rocking with Foxy, all right? I can't hide the fact. Let's go into this actually Foxy Brown. Now, Foxy Brown recently took to IG when she found out that Jay-Z got locked up. Or not locked up, but Jay-Z is being civilly charged. It's a civil suit. All right? It's not necessarily a criminal suit. It's a civil suit. But you guys know those civil suits lead to criminal suits. All right. So Jay-Z did something where Jay-Z is suing the actual Tony Busby? Let me see the guy's name. Busby? So I think it's a Tony Busby. Let me see here. Yeah, Tony Busby. All right. This is a lawyer. He's suing the lawyer. I think the lawyer already had some charges that were being brought against him or some accusations. And Jay-Z, I think maybe he just accelerated the process. So apparently he's suing the lawyer. All right. This is the lawyer that's suing Jay. This is the same lawyer that I believe that has like over 120 people that allegedly that Diddy did whatever he did, you know, the essay, whatever you want to call it. All those, there's a lot of things that they're accusing Diddy of, but it's really more in a sexual manner. All right. With that being said, Foxy Brown chimed in. Foxy Brown said, "Hugging my stories." She went on IG. She said, "Hugging my stories." She said, "Wendy would never." Now, when she said Wendy would never, I don't understand what she meant by that. I don't know if you guys can decipher that at home, but I couldn't really decipher Foxy Brown's IG post. She went on her IG story and she said, "Hugging my stories." So basically, Foxy is constantly, it looks like she is also taking advantage of the situation. Now, I don't know what advantage that she wants. I don't know if she's going against, she's in favor of Jay-Z or the charges being brought against him. I don't know what side Foxy's on at this point. I'm super confused as to where Foxy stands in this case. All right. But nonetheless, Foxy Brown has chimed in on Jay-Z recently, the lawsuit placed on Jay-Z. She chimed in. She said, "Wendy would never." And she also said, hugging my stories. All right. You guys get a chance, go on the IG and you guys decipher and tell me, what does that mean to you? Foxy's very subliminal and people are getting pissed off with Foxy. Foxy, cut the shit out. We want to know what's going on. Just talk the shit. You're doing a lot of subliminals and it's giving like, in a sense of like, it's not genuine. Sometimes I feel like Foxy Brown is not being genuine, obviously, because this is a serious matter. Not just for the victims, the alleged victims, if there were any victims with the Jay-Z case, because I'm not buying it. But this is very serious when in reference to the victims, and also this is serious for Jay-Z. This is not a time to be subliminal. All right. So Foxy Brown, we need you to clarify. Speak up. Cut the subliminals out. All right. Shout out to Tracy Sanchez in the building. Shout out to Tracy, man. All right. What's up, family? Love to see you in the building. Tracy, make sure you share this for me. All right. Now, there's more people that chimed in. All right. Now, you guys know Tina Knowles. This is Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles. Now, it seems like there was a post. All right. I don't know where the post is at. Let me see here. My notes be everywhere. You guys got to forgive me. All right. My notes be everywhere. So I'm looking at, okay, Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles, says that she was hacked, all right, after being accused of liking a post about the accusations, okay? So there was a post somewhere on, I believe, Instagram. And there was something, just seeing like the media speaking about it, all types of podcasts and things of that nature, speaking about what actually took place. So they're trying to say that Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles, hit a like when she see the accusations being brought against Jay-Z, as if she's condoning them going after her son-in-law. That was a bit of a stretch. I didn't necessarily believe that, but in these days of AI, in the days of the internet, these times that we're in, you really can't trust what you see. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. And I'm a firm believer of that. And now with this AI that's going on, it's making it harder for me to just accept things for what it is. It makes me question something 3, 4, 5 times to make sure that I'm not being bamboozled, all right? So I don't know how you guys feel about all that AI that you're seeing on Instagram and all that, but the AI thing, I think they need to slow down with just the way they're presenting it. I understand. It's a rollout. But I'm not liking it. It's the future. Shout out to all the Bitcoin investors, all right? The ones, the people, because I invest in HBAR, which is obviously it's a cryptocurrency, but it's an AI currency. All right. You guys know AI is the future. So we need to be cognizant of the infrastructure of just society in America. And what role is AI's digital currency are going to play in our infrastructure, primarily our economy, all right? Financial system, that is. And once again, Tina Knowles, they said that Tina Knowles hit the like. And I didn't believe she hit the like. But she chimed in, she quickly responded, all right? In which she said that she's let me not paraphrase. Let me go. I want to say exactly how she responded, all right? Let me see here. What do we have here? Bow, all right? This is what she put on her story, all right? This is after being accused of liking it, which there was a like coming from her page. But like I said, she responded in a timely fashion immediately. And that's what I appreciate about that, all right? She says, I was hacked. As you all know, I do not play about my family. So if you see something uncharacteristic about me, just know that is not me. All right. So for one, I want to definitely clap it up for Tina Knowles for holding down Jay-Z. Daniel Labin, shout out to Daniel Labin. Yo, Daniel, do me a favor, my brother. Share this podcast. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, all right? We back. We're going to get 6 episodes in before the end of the year. I got you guys. I got y'all. Big shout out to Daniel, all right? Up there in NYC, chiming in from NYC. So, you guys see what's going on with Jay-Z. There's a witch hunt going out for Sean Carter. They're trying to bring down Sean Carter with Puffy, with Sean Diddy Combs. Now, Jay-Z and Diddy, they're not necessarily a tandem. I never seen Jay-Z and Diddy as a tandem, but I know Jay-Z does attend those white parties. I know Jay-Z does hang out with Diddy occasionally, but I never felt like Jay-Z was indulging in any of Diddy's extracurricular activities. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I never believed that. All right. And just the child in me, the respect that I have for Sean Carter, the love I have for hip-hop, I'm disappointed, and I'm praying that none of these allegations stick on Jay-Z. Now, if Jay, and you actually did deal with a 13-year-old girl, whatever happens to you, Jay, you deserve that shit. I ain't condoning that. We ain't condoning that. And I'm not condoning the Leah. I ain't condoning the Foxy Brown. And I heard Jay-Z, but I think that was dispelled about Beyonce. A lot of people under the impression or that Jay-Z was dealing with Beyonce when she was underage. And like I said, these are heavy accusations, so I'm not going to go in and just necessarily sit there and promote that rhetoric, but this is don't shoot the messenger, you heard? So with that being said, I most definitely have to be prepared, all right, and have my notes and all the allegations. We have to bring it to the table. We have to present the evidence we have to the table. We cannot be biased on this platform. Remember, I told you guys, this is the most dangerous, don't shoot the message, the most dangerous podcast. You heard me? And I refuse to be biased. I'm going to speak about Jay, all right? Even though I admire Jay. Shout out to Elon Musk. Shout out to Kanye West. These are people that sometimes are controversial in public opinion because of the role that they play in society. And obviously, these are some strong, excuse Elon Musk, just being black men, successful black men in society. You guys know that we're kind of like, we're a dangerous species. We're being hunted. Let's just keep it real. We're being hunted. So we see what's going on with Sean Carter. Even though we still want to hold Jay-Z accountable, there's an element of biasness. There's an element of racism, all right? And all type of schisms, that part. But if Jay, if you did it, you need to be held accountable. All those underage girls that they allegedly saying Jay-Z was getting at, allegedly, if that was your thing, if you were grooming younger women, you deserve these, you deserve being hunted, all right? Big shout out to Sean Carter. And I pray that that's not the case, Jay. That part. Got a beautiful family. Billionaire, 2.5. We've heard the rhymes. Even be worth $1 billion. Family damn near worth $4 billion. You're hip-hop excellence. You're hip-hop royalty. You're regarded as one of the most intelligent men in hip-hop. Most accomplished. To see Jay-Z being targeted, it hurts. That it does hurt. Same way to see Kanye West was getting targeted. That hurt. Me as a black man, I like to see examples of people in our community being successful and continue to ascend into success. And wherever they land, whatever they land, they get their flowers. We have a lot to accomplish as black people. So when everybody's targeting Jay-Z, I get that shit. I feel that shit in my heart. I don't like to see Jay-Z getting targeted. I don't like to see Kanye West getting targeted. But I'm not biased. I'm not ignorant. I'm not going to disregard the evidence. So this is Don't Shoot the Messenger. We bringing all this to the table. All right, Jay-Z. Right, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. What we're speaking about right now is all the allegations being brought against Sean Carter and the new civil suit that was placed on Sean Carter for allegedly raping a 13-year-old girl. All right. Like I said, Foxy Brown chiming in. All right. I don't know how many other people. I know Foxy Brown. She made a statement, not necessarily a statement, but she alluded to something. Tina knows somebody hacked her page. All right, and let me see what's going on here. And I don't know about anybody else as of right now, but if I do know, I'll let you guys know. And like I said before, Oh, Jay-Z being accused. Okay, so for y'all that want to know, you guys can look it up. It's the Southern District of New York. All right, the court in New York Southern District. All right, and big shout out to shout out to the Carters, man. For now, I guess. I'm lost for words, you guys. I apologize. Make sure you guys hit that like button because it's not easy. These days are kind of hard because these are the people that I got love for, and I don't like the way to see the way the media is piling up on Jay-Z. I don't like to see the media piling on Beyonce. Like the same way with Kanye. All right. Now, what else? Do I have anything else on the subject? I don't think there's nothing else to discuss on this subject. Moving right along. Let's speak about Caitlin Clark. All right, you guys know, shout out to the WNBA. This is gonna be this right here. This is something in our black community that we have to address. All right. Now, you guys know the WNBA is getting all this recognition now, right? The WNBA is getting exposure that's never experienced before. Now, a lot of us are going to contribute. There's two people that are mostly is being contributed to. All right. You have an Angel Reese and a Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese being African American, Caitlin Clark being European, Caucasian, whatever you want to call her. Now, you guys know there's been a controversy back and forth about who's actually bringing more exposure to the WNBA. The WNBA women don't get paid a lot. They don't get paid a lot, but the industry is developing. Rules are going to change. More revenue is going to be flooding in, obviously, because of these women and what they brought to the sport, right? So you guys know that they always try to pin Angel Reese against Caitlin Clark. Now, in reference to Caitlin Clark particularly, we're speaking about, a lot of people accuse Caitlin Clark of being a beneficiary of white privilege. Listen, that's saying a lot. For one, you guys, we have to be realistic here. Let's be clear. Caitlin Clark is nice on the court. Caitlin Clark has a beautiful basketball game. All right. As a woman, I ain't gonna say for a woman, whatever, just as a woman, her being a woman, that she has a great basketball game. She knows how to handle the ball. She's aggressive. She's coast to coast. She has a great shot. She's my type of basketball player. She's exciting to watch. All right. Angel Reese, listen, you guys, I know this is gonna be like a shots fired right here. This is going to be like shots fired, all right? I'm not the biggest fan of Angel Reese's game. But to her credit, there's not too many small forwards and forwards that really grab my attention. Now, big shout out to the power forwards and the small forwards of the NBA. Yes, we got some great power forwards and small forwards. But in reference to the WNBA, right? Sometimes WNBA can be slightly boring. Please don't shoot a message. It can be slightly boring because there's no dunking in WNBA. Nobody's dunking. There is some women that are playing at a high level, right? And I don't have the girl. There's another girl in WNBA. I would like to bring up her name maybe on another day because I'm not familiar with all the players. But I am watching, all right? Angel Reese performing great. Angel Reese is breaking records, but we can't go too crazy because the WNBA is virtually new. So there's a lot of records to be broken. And just because you see somebody breaking a record, the potential of somebody breaking that record next year is high because it's a new league. So with every record that's being broke, you can't just sit there and just put somebody on a pedestal, right? But with Angel Reese, I'm not saying that they put Angel Reese on the pedestal. Angel Reese deserves all the credit she gets. Angel Reese is a beautiful woman. Let's keep it all the way, G. Angel Reese is beautiful. She's bringing revenue to sport. She can play basketball. Her moms play basketball. All right? She's kind of like grandfathered into it. She was meant to play basketball. Big shout out to Angel Reese. But let's talk about this white girl that goes by the name of Caitlin Clark. When I heard about Caitlin Clark, I understand white privilege, so that's always something you take into consideration. That's an element you always consider. You got to take white privilege into consideration. All right. But when I seen Caitlin Clark's game, her actual basketball game, how nice she is, that shit went out the window. That white privilege shit went out the window. She knows how to really play basketball. Caitlin Clark is nice. She plays better than Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark probably plays better than 98% of women that are in the WNBA. I'm going to go as far on the limb to even say this. Caitlin Clark is probably top 3, if not number 1 player in the WNBA. But hold it. There's another black woman. She's super dope, but she doesn't get, I don't see her getting exposure like these 2 women. So I'm not going to just go out there and just throw everything out the window like that, right? I know there's another, she's nice with it. And I'm pretty sure there's other women that can fall in that category that are potential candidates too. But let's just talk about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is nice. Now, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something and to my sisters, my black women. All right? I don't want to go too far from the topic, straight from the topic, but this is something I want to bring to our community, right? At times, let me post this carefully. Caitlin Clark is being bullied. There's rumors of Caitlin Clark being bullied in the WNBA. I've seen footage on ESPN where she's constantly being checked. They're being more aggressive than usual. More elbows being released. Caitlin Clark, it seems like women are not giving her flowers. Now, I know some are, but I'm getting the sense when I'm doing my consensus, I don't really see women giving Caitlin Clark and black women particularly giving her flowers. Black women, I'm speaking to y'all because I love black women. Sometimes I get the impression that the world ain't big enough for women of other races when we're speaking about black people. It's the same way if you date a white girl. If I give a white girl a compliment, I'm automatically thrusted into considered a house nigga. And I'm not lying to you. I've been called a house nigga for giving a white girl a compliment. And I've never dated a white girl in my life. I'm keeping it 1,000. I've never dated a white girl in my life. But I've been tried, disrespected just for even giving a white girl a compliment. And this is coming from my black sisters. My black sisters, I kind of want you guys to kind of slow down and kind of like assess this and teach me something, because I know the pain is real. I know my black sisters are tired of being shunned. I know my my sisters are tired of being number 2. They're tired of being neglected. They're tired of getting the short end of the stick. I understand. But with that, there's a biasness that's developing for women from other races. I said it. Don't shoot the messenger. I said it. So I see a lot of black women are hating on this white girl. All right? Black sister, I still love you. I'm still with you. But can I make this observation? Caitlin Clark plays beautiful. And I want to read what Caitlin Clark put up today. She spoke today. She made a post. And this is to her credit. Let's not wait. You guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. All right? And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Right now, we're talking about Caitlin Clark, the white girl. The white girl. The great white, the great white hope. That part. All right? Hold on. Hold up. All right. Let's see what Caitlin. Wait 1 second. All right, you guys. This is from Caitlin. This is from Caitlin Clark. All right? Oh, wait 1 second. All right. Caitlin Clark was, she went on, I believe, IG. All right, she spoke about something. She admitted to something that I never thought that she would admit to, but at the same time, I don't make no assumptions against white girl because the white girl seems like she's humble. All right, I see what girls is being extra aggressive with Caitlin, and I remember one time there was a basketball about to hit her opponent in the head. Her opponent, the opposite team, a basketball bounce was about to hit her opponent in the head, and she saved her opponent and slapped, and the opponent was a black woman. Right? Because WNBA is primarily black women. She knocked the ball out the way, so she saved that woman. When I see racism and I see anybody that don't like another race, I don't see them being courteous to that race. I don't see them giving them forewarning if something is about to hit them. I don't see that I don't see that compassion. But I see that compassion in Caitlin Clark. All right. Now, you guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. That part. Yeah, we back on. We trying to do 6 episodes by the end of the year. All right, this is episode number 94 of the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. That part. Hashtag DSTM. All right. Now, WNBA player, star Caitlin Clark admits, this is big now. We're speaking about the Great White Hope. This is the one that everybody's been hating on. She made a post today, all right? WNBA player star Caitlin Clark admits she benefits from white privilege after winning Time Athlete of the Year. The WNBA was built by black women. Now, you guys, wait 1 second. Let me make sure everything's plugged in. You guys wait 1 second. I got to plug something in. Bye, y'all. All right. So, yo, with that being said, you guys see this is Caitlin Clark. This is the post that she made on Instagram. So this is the most humbling thing I've ever seen from a person, a Caucasian that's playing in the sport that's predominantly black, that's stepping forward and admitting about white privilege. That takes a lot of honor. And I respect that. All right. So this is quote what she said. The WNBA was built by black women. That's beautiful. So she's a black woman. She's giving y'all your flowers. She's giving our people our flowers. This is Caitlin Clark. Now, also, it doesn't stop there. She went on to say this. I want to say I've earned every single thing. But as a white person, there is privilege, says Clark. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. The league has kind of been built on them. All right. So she's saying that the league was built off of black women. All right. By black players. A lot of these players in the league have been really good, have been black players. This league has kind of been built, this league has kind of been built by them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think it's very important. I have to continue to try to change that. So, man, listen, wait, hold up. Clap it up. I'm gonna clap it up again. All right, don't shoot the messenger. But listen, Caitlin Clark, that was beautiful. That was humbling, ma. That makes me even want to meet the white girl. That makes me want to see the white girl play in person. She admitted to white privilege and being a beneficiary of white privilege. I love it. And then she plays basketball. She's dope with her game too. So if this is when you have the heart of a real, you have the heart of a winner. This is when you are genuinely a competitive person. When you are competitive, right? You don't want nothing that you don't deserve. You want to get accolades for what you're doing, as in your physical ability and whatever capacity, whatever sport you're playing in. Meaning you don't want no extra accolades. You don't want the trophy if you don't deserve it. And this is what I'm getting from the white girl. Big shout out to Caitlin Carp. All right, and that brought me that made me happy to talk about that. All right, definitely. Make sure you guys hit that like button. That part. All right. Now moving right along. Once again, you guys make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. This is episode number 94. All right, this is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, powered by L.O.T.S approved media. That part. Now this, like I said, 94. So that means we got 6 episodes left. So you guys know what I'm hitting for. This is what, the 12th today. So we have a couple more days, and we got about 2 to 3 weeks left, about 2.5 weeks left in this month, right? 3 weeks at the most, a little bit under 3 weeks. We got to get at least 6 shows in. Before the New Year's comes in, I want to have at least 100 episodes in. I took a break, all right? So this is mandatory. So we might be going on twice a week. I went on today, and I've been wanting to go on twice a week. So you guys look forward, look for me. Might be back on Friday. Friday, 6 p.m. That part. All right? Be smart. Now, last but not least, we got one last thing, one more thing to speak about, man. Let me see here. Let me see here. All right. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, man. Once again, you guys hit that like button. We're going to speak about the elephant in the room. Listen, we're going to speak about the recent unaliving of the recent assassination of the United Health CEO, Brian Thompson. All right. I do believe that's the gentleman's name, Brian Thompson. All right. Let me see here. Now, there's a gentleman that goes by the name of Luigi. It's hard to pronounce his last name. Let me see here. You guys know I'm not great with the names with the different ethnicities. All right, Mangione. I might be right. Mangione. All right. So the CEO name was Brian Thompson. The assassin was named Luigi Mangione. Now, I don't know, you guys, you got a chance to see on the internet, this has been all over the news, all right? There's been a lot of assassination attempts in this country. This is going on. I'm not going to go too deep into this because I don't want to be next, all right? But nonetheless, United Healthcare CEO assassinated. The video, I know you guys had a chance. I had a chance to see the video, all right? You see a gentleman with a hoodie on, just the same way like I got a hoodie on, right? I think the bottom half of his face was covered. He's seen up in the pistol with the silencer on the pistol. All right. So once you see a silencer on the gun, you start knowing that this is starting to look professional. It's safe to say it's starting to look professional. Okay, it's a white boy. When you see a white boy with a silencer, we as black people, if we see a white man with a silencer, that's professional. It starts to look like a hit, all right? And this is what all of us are under that impression that was an actual hit, all right? You're taking out a very rich CEO of a great health company, rich company, United Healthcare. You murdered the man in front of it's not like he got taken out at an event, per se, at his house. When he's driving, he's actually coming out of a building. It leaves me under the impression that they were trying to make an impression. They deliberately did that to that man. Whoever the powers that be, I don't know what's going on here, all right? But once again, the assassin goes by the name of Luigi Mangione. All right, big shout out to P. Fox. It was the writing on the bullets and the monopoly money for me. That part. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the remnants of what was in his book bag. All right. So once again, big shout out to P. Fox. Let me bring that up. Big shout out to you, Ma. You're right. That was crazy. Okay. So with that being said, the kid, he's seen shooting somebody in front of, I don't know what building it appears to be a hotel. I don't know what, it was a building, right? He shoots the guy. Now, I don't know in detail. I have to watch the video again, but I don't know if he gave him another headshot when he was on the floor. Because keep in mind, this is a hit. Every part of this is looking like a hit. All right. Let's talk about what Fox was speaking about. All right. Now, Beyond that, suspect takes off. Listen, suspect takes off. It's done. Suspect jumps on a bike and he's riding through, I would believe, New York. He's riding a bike. Yes, New York. All right. Suspect is seen riding through the bike, riding a bike. Now, you guys know there's cameras everywhere. You can't really get away with crime in these days. It's very hard to get away with crime because there's cameras everywhere. Not just cameras on buildings, but cameras on houses, the Ring. Trust me, it's very sophisticated. With that being said, the kid is seen leaving on a bike. Who rides a bike to assassinate somebody? That's how you know the kid. First of all, the kid is educated. He is sophisticated. So this is not somebody that's incompetent that's doing this. Let's put this in the right perspective. P. Fox, what you said? What you said, Ma? How did he know he was gonna be there? Bro, I have questions. Facts. That's big. This is looking like an inside job. It's looking like a hit. Okay? Just the order of the way things were done. It's not done like it's not like an amateur did this. First of all, this is a white boy. Where he was in Manhattan, where this building was. All these cameras. You're riding through New York on a bike. You take off through Central Park. Now, okay, hold on. Security every day, just not that day. Facts. You got to take all these things. I love what you're saying. You're making so much great points. I appreciate you, Ma. Thank you. How did he know he was gonna be there? Bro, I have questions. So the kid had some insight on what's going on, right? He knew about the meetings and everything. So you can't take this kid as a mediocre, this is not a run-of-the-mill guy, all right? This is not a crime of heat of passion. It's not like this was his lover and this is this is not a heat of passion crime. This is step by step. This is intricate. This was intricate. All right. So now the kid's sliding through. He's sliding through Central Park. Now, let's speak about what P. Fox is talking about. They found the kid's book bag. Apparently, according to reports, the kid had a designer book bag. I need to go look at it again and look in fine detail, and see. Was it a designer? But let's just say this. I think it's safe to say because it's safe to assume because it's all over the internet. The kid was seen. They said he was wearing designer clothes. I didn't see no special logos on him, but they said the book bag was designer. Now people are saying that he's blended in with Manhattan and the culture and stuff like that. All right, but I'm just watching every bit of this is interesting, even down to what socks he's wearing. Yeah, I care about it. What shoes does he, what kind of sneakers does he wear? Does this kid, what background does he have other than education? Who's his friends? Who does he hang around? What type of music does he listen to? I want to know this. This is what helps me to understand his mentality. Nonetheless, they found a book bag in Central Park. A book bag. What was the remnants inside the book bag? That's the key question we want. Hold up. Drop. Wait. Hold up. Drop. Hold up. Excuse me. I had to drop a bomb to that. The key question. What was in that book bag? Let's talk about it. First of all, I'm a true crime junkie. Yes, you are, Ma. You come on this show anytime, Ma. I love the input. You making such concise observations, and I love it. I agree with everything that you're saying. You ain't say nothing that's out of pocket, all right? Yet found him with his book bag. Make it make sense. That part. I'm a true crime junkie. No security, just not security every day, just not on that day. Look at what P. Fox is saying. This is the reason why I keep focusing on P. Fox's comments, because this is very relevant to what I'm saying. So it's going to give you guys more of an understanding of how dynamic this case is, right? And we have to take these things into consideration. You have to exercise critical thinking when it comes to this situation, all right? So with that being said, on Friday, they said they identified the suspect, yet yesterday said they never heard of this guy. So which is it? These are things that I wasn't even knowing about, because I'm still not necessarily I'm still confused. So let's just talk about the remnants inside the book bag. Let me get to that part, all right? And I'll get back to the comment section. With that being said, you guys, there was 3 things inside the book bag. And also, P. Fox is speaking about the bullet shells, all right? This is going to get real spooky and real interesting right now, all right? First of all, in the book bag, he had what? Monopoly money. What is Monopoly? There's a correlation there. This kid is not, this is a smart kid. He's painting a picture. There's Monopoly money inside the book bag. I think, what else they found in the book bag? Not just Monopoly money. What else was in there? Oh, a manifesto. Apologize, sorry. A manifesto. Now, when it comes to manifesto, you guys, I had to look up the definition of manifesto. And when I looked at the definition, it's just basically showing that this kid was making a statement. He was making a political statement, making a stance. It was a manifesto. But in what cases do people present these manifestos? Maybe P. Fox can let me know. All right. But there was a manifesto, a letter inside the book bag. All right. So Monopoly money, a manifesto, and I'm not sure what else. There was one more component inside the book bag. All right. And I should have this on my notes. You guys, please forgive me. I should have this in my notes. All right. Nonetheless. Now, they say bullets with writings on them. Now, I'm going to look this up right here. I'm going to look this up. I'm going to actually go on Google and look up P. Fox. Let me know if you know in the comment section what the bullets said, because the bullets had some things, some words on there that's in correlation with something else. You guys know I'm doing my homework right now. I'm deciphering. I don't know what the hell's going on, but mama ain't raised no fool. All right. Let me see here. What did the bullets say on Luigi Mangione's shells? Let me see here. Okay, writing. Let me see here. Let me see here. There's 3 words. What the hell going on here? Wait 1 second. You guys know I'm quick on this Google. Hold on. What words were on the bullets? All right, pulled up something here. Let me see this comment section. I wanted you to help me out down there. Okay, thank you, P. Fox, because I'm looking here, and it does take time. Remember, I'm a one-man band, one-man show, and I don't like really them pauses in the show, so we got to tighten that up, you heard? But nonetheless, there's 3 things. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you today. All right, P. Fox said, deny, defend, and depose. I don't even know what depose mean. I know what expose, I know dispose of, but depose, I don't even know what that means. But I definitely know what deny and defend means. All right? Deny, defend, and depose. Now, when he's saying this is in correlation to something. This is a riddle. Let's make this clear. This is a riddle that he's giving y'all. He wants you guys to he wants us to break this down and put 2 and 2 together. And it's supposed to impact us in a way. Right? When we actually decipher what he's actually saying. But nonetheless, I know you guys find it interesting because I find it interesting. The whole nation right now, we're speculating. So fast forward now. He was recently arrested. All right. They have the so-called, you see, I'm doing quote unquote, the so-called suspect. And I'm going to speak about that. They got the so-called suspect in, they detained him. All right. They have him in custody. Not detained, he's in custody. When I look at the kid, at first, I didn't even think he looked like the guy in the video. I had to look a little closer. I'm looking at the chin. He got like a chin like me, but his chin's a little bit, he got a chiseled chin. It was similar to the guy in the video, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm just lost because I'm gonna speak about why I'm lost. First of all, they did this like in a riddle form. You're not supposed to be able to decipher this with just one look, one glance. They're deliberately shaking up my head. They're deliberately throwing me off, right? And it's making me dizzy. It's hard to decipher something when they make you dizzy. You see something for what it is. I could have you facing a subject, facing the object. You can interpret the object, but once I spin you, if I spin you 10 times and around you, I just keep spinning. Eventually, when you look back at that object, it's going to appear to be blurry. Now it's going to make you question what you're seeing, but you have to go with your first notion. So my first notion is something I feel like this guy didn't do it. Don't shoot the messenger. Honestly, I feel like the kid didn't do it. Now, he was yelling something, and when he was being brought into the precinct, he turned around and he started yelling something. And when this kid started yelling something, they rushed him inside. They grabbed him and rushed him. They didn't want him to talk at all. And it seems like they was trying to silence him. Something's not right. Something's not right. Why wouldn't you let him? Whatever comes out of his mouth can be held against him. So why are you trying to suppress that man from talking? I'm not saying to let him just sit there and address the press. He's not a sports player. He's not LeBron James. He's not an NFL star. He's a so-called assassin. But wouldn't you want to let that man speak? Words can be revealing. You don't know what's going to come out that man's mouth, to be quite honest with you. So this whole situation, like I told you guys, I have a lot of speculations. I don't know about you guys at home, but I'm extremely speculating about this, and I just know that they're deliberately confusing me about this situation. Look how they rushed him inside the precinct. They didn't want him to talk. Let the man talk. If he doesn't talk, the more he talks, the more I can decipher what's going on. The more he talks, the more I can get a gist of what's going on. But they deliberately suppressed that man and rushed him. Y'all gotta watch the video. They rushed the kid, that Luigi Mangione. I don't know if I'm butchering your last name, but they rushed the kid inside. He tried to say something. He tried to make a statement. They rushed him inside the building. Now, you guys, like I told you, I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, not at all. Not in the least bit. I don't even like when people, that flat earth theory is cool. It's all part of critical thinking, but some of that stuff, you're just running with it. Some of that stuff, people just say it just to be objective. Sometimes people just oppose you just for entertaining, just for the sake of the argument, they oppose you. It's not even that they don't believe what you're saying, but it just makes for a better argument. So looking at this kid now, you guys, once again, they found all the rem inside the book bag. They got the kid. They rushed him inside the building. So this is where we're at right now. He's currently incarcerated, and he's spewing out. He's uttering out things. He's saying things. The kid's talking, but for some reason, there's not a focus on what he's saying. They're more focused on the actual crime and not what he's actually saying. The kid is talking. This Luigi Mangione. All right, responsible for killing Brian Thompson. Rest in peace. Rest in peace and condolences, Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare. I'm not saying just because he's a CEO, he deserved what happened to him. It's not about that. This channel is not about condoning people. It's about don't shoot the messenger. We're going to present the case and all the evidence and place it on the table. And we're all going to be realistic, and we're going to skim through and we're going to glance through that shit and thoroughly look through that paperwork, look through all the evidence and take everything into consideration. That's what we're doing right now. All right? Because by public opinion, this kid is not guilty. And maybe by I don't know, the powers that be that brought the kid in, right? Let's not talk about Illuminati and all that. I don't even want to get into that. I just want to keep this real simple because I don't want this shit to get shut down. I want to keep this conversation real simple. All right. Nonetheless, they rushed the kid inside the precinct. All right. He's currently incarcerated. He's officially, I think today or yesterday, he's officially been charged. So it's no more speculation. He's officially charged for the murder of Brian. Excuse me, I didn't want to say that on YouTube. For unaliving Brian Thompson. All right. Let me see what's going on this comment section. I got Miss P. Fox, and she's definitely interacting, and I just love her what she's saying. All right. He said this is unjust. Okay. God, why? This girl's helping me out. So listen, Shout out to P. Fox once again. You got 100 shout outs this show. All right, he said, this is what he said, because you guys, I was wondering what he was saying. He's screaming out, uttering, every time he yells out something where he's being escorted somewhere, he yells out something when he has the opportunity, but everything he says keeps being suppressed. So this is what P. Fox is saying. He said, this is unjust. This is unjust, then insult to America. Oh, this is unjust and an insult to the American poll. And we should be furious. So this kid is making a lot of political statements. This is politically driven. This kid there's a purpose. Even if he didn't do it, he has to be part of the equation in some way, shape, or form. I will admit that. He has to be part of the equation. So, but remember, you guys, in these times, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Hello. I'm being honest. We live in the days of the AI. Looks can be deceiving. You got to see with your heart. You got to hear with your heart. Somebody can be telling you something, but if your heart doesn't resonate and see the genuineness in what they're saying or see if it's fake, you're going to be easily fooled. The eyes can fool you, Chico. The eyes can fool you. The ears can fool you. Don't be fooled. All right? Now, looks like, okay, boom. And this is what she said, and I agree with you. Looks like two different people to me. Body doubles. That's what I'm screaming. It looked like two different people. It doesn't appear to be the same person, man. But maybe something's a cahoots. I don't know what's going on here. We're in AI. We're in the age of the AI. All right? She's going in. Hold on. Shout out to everybody in the building, you guys. Make sure you guys are sharing this platform. All right, this is the Don't Shoot a Messenger podcast, episode number 94. Once again, I'm the incomparable, the author, imitator, but cannot be duplicated. I'm the one they took their style from, the elected, appointed voice of the streets, leader of the streets. I go by the name of Lord Zoe, so that's Lord of the streets, leader of the streets, learning off the streets, living off the streets. That part. All right, this is powered by L.O.T.S Approved Media, and I'm welcoming all you guys to episode number 94. Hello. Gunshot. Let it all fly. I'm letting off silencers. I ain't even let off a silencer. Whatever. P. Fox in the building. Let me see what P. Fox said again. One more thing. You think this is crazy? You think this is crazy? Don't get me started on the Idaho 4 Brian Kohlberger case. Interesting. I'll look into it. I'll check that comment section when we're done with this podcast, and I'll look into it. All right. Big shout out to Danny Repeat. That part. All right. So I'm going to go into Danny. Shout out to Danny once more. Stop your horrible friend. Stop your horrible friend. And I wouldn't want you as a supporter. You are terrible. I hope my loving boyfriend get here so he can throw me a picture party. I'm no longer a fan. A lot of people are extremely, what the fuck? Hold up. Stop your horrible friend. I don't know who that is. Who are you referring to? Who's a horrible friend? You're a terrible hope of love. I don't know. Break it down to me, love. Drop another comment. Because I couldn't. It's like AI. I couldn't decipher. Listen, you think this is crazy? Boom, boom. I just spitting facts. You spitting hella facts, man. Give yourself your credit. Listen, give yourself credit, and definitely give yourself a round of applause for you. Pat yourself on the back for P. Fox. All right, that's MVP shit. You really helped out the show today, man. Because there's a lot of things that I would have took a long time looking on the computer, and you know what I mean. And some of that's to get tedious, so I appreciate you guys. All right, you guys. Like I said, we spoke about a lot of great things. We spoke about Caitlin Clark. All right, WNBA white girl, the WNBA player, the White Hope, the best player in the Well, I can say the best player because there's another girl, but she's definitely number 2. And I think she's better than Angel Reese, but that's an argument maybe you guys could more, because they're 2 different players. They play 2 different positions, so that might not be a great matchup. That might be apples and oranges per se, all right? But nonetheless, shout out to the WNBA. Let's make that clear, all right? All right, wait. Shout out to the WNBA because the WNBA is here to stay. And y'all ladies, next year, y'all gonna see more money. There's more revenue coming to the WNBA. So shout out to Angel Reese, shout out to Caitlin Clark. And when I get educated on more of you girls, I'm gonna mention more of you guys. I don't feel right that I'm not mentioning all the women in the WNBA. You guys have been shunned long enough. You guys have been suppressed long enough. The WNBA is here and it's here to stay. All right, and it's just going to get better and better. They're going to improve with their game. It's going to get more dynamic, and it's going to be more in comparison to the NBA where men play. All right, big shout out to Caitlin Clark. Shout out to that white girl. She nice. White girl nice with the ball. All right, Jay-Z, Sean Carter. Jay, I hope this isn't true. For you, Jay, in the hip-hop community, I pray to God this is not true about Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z be targeted a lot. I'm not saying Jay-Z's innocent, but obviously they're targeting Sean Carter. All right? They're bundling this man in with Diddy. Guilty by association? That's what they say. But Jay, I pray you didn't do nothing with that 13-year-old girl. I want to hear Foxy Brown speak about Jay. Foxy Brown, that was when she was 15, you was rocking with her. Allegedly. This is all alleged. Allegedly, you was getting at Aaliyah. You and Dame was both trying to court Aaliyah. And you know that Robert Kelly was dealing with Aaliyah prior to that. And credit to Dame Dash, she said that you did a project with R. Kelly knowing the type of person he was. The whole industry was aware of who R. Kelly was. The whole industry knew about R. Kelly and how he carried a special duffel bag full of videotapes. The videotapes. What's with the videotapes? I've had a video one time having a little chick and we doing our thing and we video, but I tell him erase that immediately. What's up with all the tapes and all the evidence? What is this? What psychologically is that? Is there a medical term for that? For keeping a whole bunch of videos? R. Kelly, they said that R. Kelly carried a duffel bag of the videos everywhere he went, as if he was scared somebody was going to get their hands on it. That don't even make sense. So apparently with people that keep videos, they're not thinking clearly. It may be due to the whatever mental medical condition that Puffy had. They said Puff was on dope. Puff was on ecstasy. That night, when they caught him, he had ketamine. He had ecstasy mixed with coke and maybe ketamine, something else. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with all these drugs. I've heard of ecstasy. I'm familiar with that. I've heard of heroin. I'm familiar with that. I've heard of Molly. I've actually tried Molly before. Check it out on my channel. I spoke about it on my other channel. I don't know nothing about no pink cocaine. Apparently they say that they dyed the cocaine. It's not really pink, but it's 3 different substances and they call it Tootsie. Tootsie, I believe. This is what Puff got caught with when they kicked down his door. Puff was on dope when they kicked down his door. I never knew that Puffy had a big drug habit. But I know people that wear glasses in clubs or glasses in the morning when it's not necessary. It's usually because they might be inebriated, incapacitated. Right? Jay, I pray for you, Jay, that's not the case. And Rockefeller, hold on. And shout out to you, Jay. It's a great, I want to say this. Jay-Z is suing the lawyer, Tony Busby. All right. Tony Busby is that lawyer that has 120 people that are allegedly accusing Diddy of doing something to them. They say Bugsby is Tony Bugsby, a lawyer, is an ambulance chaser. You guys know about ambulance chasers, right? He's just searching for something that's not there. He's just trying to grab onto something, right? Jay-Z suing the man. So you guys, Jay-Z's taking an approach. You see what a lot, and I'm gonna make this clear right here. A lot of celebrities, they tend to pay off their victims, their accusers. A lot of celebrities tend to pay off their accusers. But what I'm seeing what I've come to notice is the people that are paying off the accusers from back in the days, like a R. Kelly, like a Bill Cosby, recently Puffy, they're later on in life being prosecuted. So those civil suits eventually, in a lot of cases, turn to criminal suits years later. So it's giving me the impression that maybe it's not great to pay off people. And hence you have Jay-Z right now. Jay-Z is suing the lawyer. I know they want to settle out of court. You know, they want to tap Jay pockets. Remember, Jay told you I'm worth a couple billy and B's worth a billy. You remember, we all know the rhyme. I don't have to repeat it. You know Jay-Z is filthy rich, right? Maybe he's not like he's not like them rich white folks. He ain't that rich. But he's black rich. About as rich as a black man could be in this current climate in this country or in the world, maybe. All right. With that being said, Jay-Z suing Bugsby. So that approach is an aggressive approach. That approach is not an approach where you're confused as to what he's trying to do. That's a bold statement. That's a bold approach. He's suing the lawyer that's suing him. Hold up. Wait. Listen, man. Wait, you know I gotta listen. Clap it up. Please clap it up for Sean Carter. Listen, hey, Jay, I'm giving you props for that. That was good. I've never seen that in this. I've never seen this in this country. Or I've never seen when it comes to these type of cases, all these cases that is in the same correlation. Usually it's a payoff. Usually you just keep paying off the victims. And same way as Michael Jackson, rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Later on, people still was getting at him, right? Maybe they try to bring criminal charges against Michael Jackson. I'm not sure, so I don't want to make no assumptions here, all right? But nonetheless, you guys know what I'm talking about. So that is a good thing that Jay actually. It's a good thing that Jay actually is going at Bugsby. All right. And there's a lawsuit. I think he has an SA lawsuit against him. So he's kind of being, the irony is Bugsby is being accused of some of the same accusations that he's pursuing against Jay-Z. This is the irony. And this is what happens. Everybody's pointing a finger because nobody's actually clean. Jay-Z has the money to dig up your background. Imagine that. You're going at Jay-Z. Cats like Jay-Z and 50, 50 and Jay-Z, they have the audacity. They have the courage. And they have the financial revenue to sue you. So Jay's going in this man's background. Jay-Z is finding about Tony Bugsby's background, basically. So where does that leave Bugsby right now? Is he shaking his boots? Because Tony Bugsby made a statement the other night. He made a statement as if he's being aggressively pursued. He's saying that people are passing by his house. As if he's in danger, his life is in danger. He's alluding to his life is in danger or he's being watched. He's being compromised. And he's saying that he will not be, he's basically saying, he made a statement about how he's a Marine. I guess he was a decorated Marine. He was in the military. And he's not the one to try to scare. This is real interesting, man. This is super, super duper interesting. Super. Shout out to Paul Bizzle, my brother. Peace, family. That's my brother. Shout out to Paul Bizzle. Me and Paul Bizzle argue all day, man. I just got off the phone with Paul Bizzle earlier today. We was arguing, man. Me and this man argue, but at the same time, there's some people that I love. Listen, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys know. I love to debate. I love to have a healthy debate. This is a constructive argument, not a destructive argument. Everybody gets the chance to state their claims. There will be no lying when we're debating. There will be no speaking over people and deliberately not allowing them to speak. Which I do that sometimes. The great debate, man. Shout out to Paul Bizzle. You guys, once again, I'm the incomparable, the off-imitator, cannot be duplicated, the one into the side from the elected, appointed voice of the streets. I'm the leader of the streets, Lord of the streets, learn off the streets. This powered by L.O.T.S. Approve me. I want to welcome everyone to the Don't Shoot a Message podcast. I tried it. With that being said, we need some outro music. P. Fox in the building. Shout out to you, P. Fox. He should have the right to know his accuser is, who his accuser is. Nah, facts. Facts, because you know, the judicial system, the court system, I'm going to keep it, you know, I've been through the courts, you guys, you know, I got my past, 2-time felon. You heard? So with that being said, there's nothing to be proud of at all. But with that being said, we need to know these accusers. People are going without their name being disclosed in a lot of these cases. And this is what P. Fox is talking about. And that, I find that a little bit disturbing. Because it makes, it's less transparency. When we're dealing with these type of cases, we want as much transparency as possible that the public can watch. So we can make a sound decision. But when you have people that are not disclosing who they are, it leads us to speculate. That's when all the conspiracy, that's why you get conspiracy theories. When you guys are not showing, you're not showing who's who, and you're hiding witnesses, this is what causes conspiracy theories. Let's be totally transparent, bro. Ooh, I want to say something, but it's too politically incorrect. I don't want to get shut down. I want to just say something just now. I can't wait to the day that we can be more voiceful. God bless America and freedom of speech. L.O.T.S approved media. Let's get this outro music. You heard? Yeah. P. Fox, love. One love, P. Fox. Hold on. Paul Bizzle, my dog. Jay-Z is not the average celebrity. He will not be bullied into a payoff. Facts. Facts. Big shout out. Hey, make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. Make sure you guys share this podcast. I want to get everybody acclimated. This is, once again, the most dangerous podcast on God's green earth, and you'll find out about that. It's the DSTM, and that stands for Don't Shoot the Messenger. That part. I just came to bring the message. The most unbiased platform. And never be afraid to state your opinion on this platform. I would never condemn you. Never. All right, with that being said, I'm out. That part. I'll see you guys on Friday. You heard?